Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Donnie TV. I'm really sorry for the lack of videos for the last week. I have been in the process of moving. I have moved to Ohio to be closer to friends and family. That is for the reason of the lack of videos. I do want to go ahead and give a huge thank you to the amount of subscribers on my YouTube page. You guys have meant the absolute utmost world to me. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are probably staring at the screen going, where are we? What is this? What happened here? Listen, Linda. Listen. So, when EA did the overhaul and the new patch, I lost everything. Like all my mods, my custom content, all my saves, practically everything. And I was beyond infuriated. So what we're doing is we are completely starting over with a brand new sim. Her name is Quinn Semmurs. Her last name is a play on Summers. Basically, she is going to be a new character for my season's Let's Play, and I'm hoping we can get far in this series. A lot of people were really upset with me when they saw me take down my Nevaeh Weathers videos. I had a lot of infuriated people, so I'm really sorry, but that was beyond my control. I couldn't even get my computer to load the saves at all. But we're here, we're starting new, we're starting completely brand new, just completely starting fresh. I'm gonna go ahead and go into a little bit of her backstory, a little bit. She grew up into a very wealthy family. Her parents grew up wealthy. But however, she did not. Her parents figured if she wanted into the money that she needed to work for it. So here's a little bit of her description. So it says here, everyone meet Quinn Semmurs. Growing up in a wealthy family, when she decided she no longer wanted to follow the family business, her parents tossed her out. Completely wrote her out of the will. 10 years later, she's on top of her career and living the city life. Does Quinn have what it takes to lead a successful life in San Myshuno? Or will she need to tuck her tail and run back to Brindleton Bay where her story began? So both of her mom and her dad both live in Brindleton Bay, whereas she lives in San Myshuno. Now, she's completely on top of her career. She's one of the highest paid surgeons in San Myshuno at the moment. She's living very wealthy right now. She's on top of her game. Now, this is all to say whether she can keep this all up or not. Now, we, as a little community, I'm hoping we don't have to run back to her parents with her tail between her legs. We've built kind of an empire for her. Now I'm going to kind of zoom out a little bit and kind of show it to you. So we've kind of got her living in the penthouse, literally the most expensive thing here in San Myshuno. So I've got all of the lights turned off for some reason. I don't like the I don't like when all of the lights are turned on at the same time. I like saving money. I'm a very frugal person, kind of like my sim. So, go back down to her really quick. So, this is Quinn. She is of Native American and African descent. She's a very beautiful sim. She takes mainly after her mother, not so much her father. Her and her father never really saw eye to eye. She was a very rebellious child growing up. even though she always got straight A's in school, she was always on the rebellious side, always talked back to her dad. But when it came to her mom always seemed to get her on the straight and narrow. When Quinn got entered into medical school, that's where things kind of took a turn for the worse for her. And things sort of fell apart for her and her family. She sort of lost control with her mom and her dad a little bit. She quit talking to her mom. She quit talking to her dad. She quit talking to both her brother and her sister. Her sister lives in Windenburg and her brother lives in Brindleton Bay. And she lives here in San Myshuno in one of the biggest apartments. Now, like I said, she's living her absolute best life. Now, with her traits, however, I'm going to see if I can try and jump into them really quick. Bear with me one moment. And I'm going to see if I can show you her traits. She is a serial romantic. She kind of gets things her way or it's the highway. So if things don't go right, she throws a big fit. That's why she's a very jealous person. She's a bit of a snob because she is that wealthy person always growing up around wealthy people. She always had that snobbish tendency. She's a bit of a foodie. She loves her food. You touch it, you die, basically. She's a bit of a romantic. She's a bit of a romantic. She's always got her heart on her sleeve, basically. She's always shown people love, but never had love shown to her. Now, with her trait, it says here, the sim wants to play the field and go on dates with all sorts of interesting people. It says here, these sims can critique work on low-quality items and are bored by lowbrow television and can gain confidence around other snob sims. Foodie, these sims can become happy and have fun when eating food. Now, this is the outfit that I've kind of given her everyday wear. For her formal wear, I've kind of stepped it up a little bit. Kind of given her a tattoo on her forearm. When she got this tattoo, her parents completely went off the hinge, but she was 18, so her parents really couldn't say anything about it. When she turned 18, she had always wanted a tattoo, and no one was going to stop her from getting one. She had no regrets in getting it at all. So for her athletic wear, she's kind of toned down a little bit. She loves her pinks and her purples and her magentas. For her sleepwear, on the other hand, this is where things kind of get a little bit frisky. Like I said, she's a bit of a romantic. So, things are kind of a little bit. Now, for her party wear, she kind of wants to be a little bit comfortable. So, things like that. For her swimwear, she likes showing off her athletic body. She worked hard for that. So she likes to show it off. So she likes to show off a little bit. For her hot weather wear, we've kind of put her in this hot purple maxi dress. I really like this. I like the scheme of it a little bit. And then for the cold weather, I kind of gave her this down, this high neck sweater and white pant. Just a comfortable outerwear outfit, basically. Things like that. So, she's a very casual snob, so to speak. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and jump back in really quick. And then go from there. I don't want to keep this too terribly long. This is just an introduction really quick. But part 2 is where we'll really jump in and we'll really get to know her. And we'll be able to test out seasons as well, and kind of go from there. And I'm super excited about that. I pre-ordered it, so I'm really excited about that. Sweet. Oh. Now, for her career, like I said, she's at the top of her career, so she has work in about 7 hours, so we will go to work with her, so she makes about $290 an hour. So it says here, you've reached the rarefied heights of your profession, enter the pinnacle of expert medical knowledge and training. Your lucrative talents are wasted on all but, I can't read, but the biggest challenges of theoretical diagnostics and overseeing the entire hospital complex. So, she's a little bougie, just a little bit. So, but she's doing good. She's living her best life. So, I'm super excited about this new series. Now, I was really upset when I lost all of my saves on my last game, because I know a lot of you guys liked Nevea a lot, and I can't apologize enough about that. I am gonna have her go ahead and get some sleep really quick, because like I said, she does have work in about 6 hours, so I'm gonna have her go ahead and get some sleep, and then we'll jump on in to her work schedule. So, I had to literally re-download all of my mods all over again, and I was super upset about that, but I mean, when you download a patch, they all need fixing. So, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, yeah. I think she's got work in like 4 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and have her have some breakfast. I'm gonna go ahead and have her make some eggs and toast. Have her wake up really quick. Hopefully she can burn the house down while she's at it. I'm gonna go ahead and have her change her outfit as well. She doesn't need to be showing the whole world her nudie bit. So. So, that's super exciting. Oh, and she's reached level 3, so she can now cook pan-fried tilapia, chocolate chip cookies, and pancakes, and she can also talk about cooking with other Sims. Cool. So that's super exciting. She's got work in about 3 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and have her eat this. Why do you always come in here? I feel like I should just, like, build a table. Or put, like, a table right here. Yeah. Guys, I think I'm just gonna put, like, a table right here. I'm determined. Get it. It's official. It's super simple, but, like, I don't want her, like... There we go. Okay. I feel like that's completely out of place, but... I mean... You gotta do what you gotta do. Am I right? Or am I right? Sorry about that noise. That was me plugging my phone in, by the way. Oops. Things are just happening. She's got work in about 2 hours. What can she do on the computer within those 2 hours? I feel like she can write a book. I'm gonna go ahead and have her write a children's book while she's at it, as well. She's got a bit of knowledge when it comes to writing books. So, yeah. She loves writing. She took mainly after her mother when it all came to her skills. So. She's got work in about an hour. So we're gonna go ahead and go to work with her. I'm gonna have her continue writing this book. Let me go ahead and speed this along just a little bit more. Just a little bit. That. Where did she even put that plate at? I feel like... Go ahead and have her come over here and take a shower before she goes to work, actually. As well. As I don't need her going to work smelling like do. Cheat that up really quick. Okay. Well, you're done with that, so go to work now. Go to work. We'll join you. Join her in her work skills. I feel like it should be super simple, considering she is at, like, the top of her league. So, hopefully. Hopefully it's not, like, a complete total disaster. Well, I hope not, at least, for the sake of my sanity. Knowing me and my luck, it'll probably be... It'll be a mess. Knowing my luck. Okay. So we're gonna swab a patient for a sample. She's an orderly. You a patient? Are you a patient? Nope. CMN, swap for sample. Lesson, Linda. Let me work on my patient. Can we, please? Can I do that? Why can't I do that? Let me just swap my patient for a sample, okay? Let me do that. See, this is already going bad. Okay, listen, Linda. Swap for sample. Oh, you are not doing so good. What is your name? Mila Munich, or Mila Munich, sorry. I can't read correctly. Okay. And then we're also going to go ahead and scan her body as well. And then run tests.
Marie Schroebel. Oh yeah.
Okay, you need to get out of my way. Please.
Camus Bandrip. Cheflet. Palafoy. Yeah.
I need to work on my patient. See, this is already going bad. Like, okay, we'll just go over here then. We'll not even worry about her. We'll work on her. So swap for sample. No, actually, cancel that out. It's already going bad. Good lord. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Listen, Linda. Oh, good lord. Okay. Can you just like come over here and stop her, please? A virulent disease has broken out nearby. The hospital needs a doctor to treat the infected. Click on the front desk to travel to the outbreak. Ooh! Okay, so we are going to go to the outbreak. Yes. We're gonna go to the outbreak. Because I feel like that's a little bit more important. I feel like we're not gonna get very far in her work today. But tomorrow I feel like we'll get a little bit further than what we were today. I feel like we kind of hit a rough patch on this, and that was my fault. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna treat the 6 CMs. We're gonna treat Otto. Can we treat him, please? Get away from me. Okay. Get over here, you goof. Treat with a shot.
Oh, that's right.
Get over here. Oh, good lord. Would you just get over here? Oh my goodness gracious. Treat him. Treat him, please. Okay, so there's one that we've treated, thankfully. Where is the other one that we need to treat? Oh my goodness. Treat Gunter. Treat Otto. Okay. There's that one. So there's number 2. And then here should be number 3. Okay. There we go. Okay. So here, you helped and treated all patients. Pats on the back. You did a great job. Now it's time to go back to work. There are more patients to treat. Click on your sim and return to the hospital and go back to work. Cool. Okay. So, where are you going? Can you stop? Return to the hospital. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay. As these loading screens get loaded on my... Okay. So now that those are all treated, what else do we have to do? I think we have to swab patients, if I'm not mistaken. And then something else is... Okay. And then analyze the patient's sample. Yeah. Okay. So we'll come over here. Wait a minute here. Okay. I'm confused. So we're actually gonna stay a little bit later. That way we can go ahead and get this a little bit done. We've done a lot more. Okay. Okay. Analyze. Okay. We are actually going to go ahead and come over here, wake her up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to come over here, wake her up, see if we can treat her a little bit. Okay. See if there's anything that we could do. I'm going to go ahead and admit her to a medical bed. We're going to go ahead and perform a treadmill test on her as well, just to make sure everything is perfectly fine. I think her name is Ginny Patel. Go and scan her body. Patient left. Oh, great. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and do a treadmill test. We're gonna go ahead and do a treadmill test on her really quick, just to make sure she's doing good. Make sure she's living her best life. And then what I'll do. Oh, good. Okay, so the results of the treadmill test on Janine indicate a possible ailment. Continue with examinations and test if diagnosis is not running. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take the patient's temperature then. Examine patient. Take her temperature. Check her eyes a little bit. Compelling diagnosis. We'll give her the triple threat. Good and treat her. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do surgery on her. Great. I'm a little nervous. Because even though she's at the top of her game, everyone messes up. So I'm a little nervous. I'm not scared and nervous. Okay. I'm gonna go and watch this go down. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm a little nervous for this. Oh no. Oh boy. Family left. Okay. When operating on a bad diagnosis, failed to cure Janine Patel's ailment on the surgery table. This may not look good on her performance review. Well, see, what happened was... Okay, so she's gonna come back out here and see if there's anyone left. It doesn't look like there is. Oh, there's a lot of people. Okay. Clinical referral. We're gonna go ahead and come back out here. Okay. Okay. Where did they go? They're there. She's at work until 9 o'clock, so we're gonna go ahead and scan the patient's body. Take his temperature.
Zimastay!
I'm gonna go ahead and
Instadorba!
refer for an X-ray scan.
Slarfo! Zero!
As well. Alright guys, and this is where we leave off for part 2 of what happens with Quinn Semmurs and Mr. Ooh, there is my timer, and Mr. Bakhao Jang. I will see you all in the next part. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next part. I love you guys, and thank you all for 650 subscribers. You guys all mean the absolute total world to me, and I will see you all with seasons. Until next time, later, bye.